H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is Friday. Wait a minute, Baby Friday. It's Thursday, but it's our Friday because we're not aired on Friday. So guess what? We consider this our Friday. We just call it Baby Friday, and we gonna get it in. It's so much stuff. I want to hear from you. Everybody, let me know. Tell me what's happening in the news. Tell me what's happening in anything, sports, entertainment, whatever happens in the news. Let me know what's on your mind. Let me see if we thinking alike today. Let's see if we thinking alike. I got, I'm always got some things. What's up, everybody? Let me shout out to Daryl Holcomb. Let me shout out to Daryl Anderson. Let me shout out to Thaddeus Moody, Sterling Creek, Simmons Sims, Terry Harris. What's up, man? Y'all share the show. Even when if you're on YouTube, you can go and share the show from YouTube. You can share to your I think to Twitter or whatever you can share to. You can if you got Twitter. I'm not gonna be using that, so I'm gonna go to fan base. I'm looking into this project called Fan Base, a social media platform called Fanbake, and it's black owned. I'm looking into it. I'm gonna try to wean my. Well, I am never tweet that much, no way. But I'm gonna move into that space because I know them people in that other space don't care nothing about me. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna give a brother a chance. What's up, King Sticks? What's up, everybody? Share the show. I saw U of H play. Anybody see U of H play last night? Uh D Richard, what's up, baby? Hey, D Richard is the person who got me started me watching women's basketball. And yeah, that's who started me. That's my favorite player. So hey, she's my first. So guess what? She gonna always be my favorite. What's up, Brandon Weefall? Um, Let me look around, man, because I got so much. I saw what U of H played last night. I saw the NBA, man, the last couple of. I don't know if y'all been watching it, but this NBA been on fire. I'm gonna talk a little bit about it because I got a question for y'all. I'm gonna wait till some more people go. Yeah, some more people. Daryl Anderson, you was at the game last night. Um, what do you think about the game last night, man? Talk to me. Let me go look at the stats. I love U of H. I love they support the show. I support them. Um, let's go. Let's go. Well, NCAA men's football. I mean, excuse me, basketball. Stop. A slip of the tongue. Y'all sure be trying to catch me. They played Louisiana, the Raising Cajuns. Let me just look at the stat sheet. Let me just look at what happened. We got a lot of players play last night. Let me see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 people played. And that's not gonna be the case all year. So but who was surprised? Terrence Arsenal really wasn't surprised. I'm just waiting on him to get healthy. Mercy Miller, I'm liking him. I'm really, really liking him. JVF Francis, I'm waiting on him to round back into shape. Them injuries, man, have us shit. People don't understand, man. If you ain't never been injured before, you'll never understand it. Uh let's see who else they play. LJ didn't play for 16 minutes last night. Sharp, I love Sharp. This guy Uzan Milus, number 7. Something about him I don't like. I mean, I don't. No, I put it like this. Yes, I don't like his game. He might be a great kid. I just don't like Chris Charles. What's up? Where you been? The Barons went to the U of H game last night to support Jarrell Jr.'s JL3 teammates. Who is Jarrell Jr.'s JL3 teammates? Help me out. Who is his teammates? Who are this? Who the teammates? I don't. Who is his teammates? We just don't know who the teammates are. Uh, I see little Master P got some minutes. Yes, Chris Charles, where you been, man? Chris Charles, you mad at me because I'm out here in Lakerland? What's up, man? You mad at me? You know I miss you, man. I miss you going over the cliffs, man. I haven't been right since, man. These people out here don't know how to cut my hair. So I just don't like it out here. Uh, oh, you okay, okay, okay. Say no more. Say no more. Wait a minute, man. You can still watch the show overseas, man. What they didn't have they didn't have internet over there. Oh, he overseas. People overseas watch this show. That man said Lakers at 5. He consistent. I can tell you that. Why you always said 5? Why don't you never say Lakers at 4? Why don't you never say Lakers at 6 or 7? You always said 5. Why you always said 5? What's up, big coach? How you doing? Mr. Barron, I'm waiting on Miss Barron. I'm waiting on you to tell me who is your son's teammates. Cause I don't know. You know, I don't know everything about these kids. Uh, but I was watching Big Coach. Did you see U of H game last night? Uh, they beat the brakes off Louisiana. These teams, I just man, you know, it's just hard for me. I think Ramon Walker gonna step up this year. Yes, yes, he's going. He's playing steady. He understands the system. Look how long it took him. See, people, y'all be trying um to find y'all be wanting too quick for people. Y'all want it too soon because uh okay, he said, okay, okay, I got you. Y'all just want uh Miller and Evans. Who is Miller and who is Evans? Percy Miller. Which one is Evans? Who is Evans? Oh, Jeremiah Evans. Okay. Okay. Jeremiah Evans. Oh, that wait a minute. That ain't the dude that got the quick files, is it? The big guy. Who look he looked like that he got he got the yes, because I didn't see the whole game. Uh uh but I saw him filing so damn much. And they was talking about him. They say he's gonna be pretty good, but yeah, he filed a whole lot. I like JoJo Tugler too. I really like JoJo Tugler too, but I wanted to see JoJo Tugler play better against them Auburn guys. He gonna play good again. I like the way he played against these guys, but I didn't see him impose his will on the Auburn guys. Those are the guys he competing with if he trying to go and make a couple of dollars. Okay. So we always got to look at that now. I mean, excuse me. Y'all don't have to look at the game like that. That's how I have to look at the game. Because I always want to know when you call and tell me my son had this, my son had this one. First thing I'm gonna ask you, how many was college baskets? Because if he got any breakaway layups and breakaway snowbird layups, he ain't getting them in college. They're going out there and pinning that shit on the backboard. Okay. So I'm just letting you know. So you don't get them layups in college. You don't get the game of college changed. It just changed. But shout out to the teammates of Jarrell Barron. That's Evans and Percy. I guess Mercy Miller. What's his name? Mercy Miller. Mercy Miller. And but yeah. Yeah, the young fella man had 12. That man got them files, man. I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. He just filing everybody. But he got 5 files and didn't play for how many minutes? Let's see. Yeah, 10 minutes had 5 files. Yeah, that's him. That's him. But I never seen him play because I never watched JL3 play, so I would have never seen him play. But shout out to him. Uh let's see. What else happened last night in college basketball? That's Houston Christian when he got their head tore off by by Creighton. And let's see what else happened. But you know, I just wanted to see was anybody watching U of H last night? I want to know. The Barons went and watched the game last night. Why don't a lot of us support basketball? Y'all know the Houston Rockets is playing real good basketball. They're one of the top teams in NBA right now. Uh, and let me see let me see what the attendance was last night. I'm just trying to figure it out. Maybe y'all know something. Maybe y'all saying, man, I'm not spending no money on them. which I understand. I ain't mad at you for that now. But James Harden came back to town. So let me see how many people were in the building last night. Oh shit, that was a lot. 16,000. I think it over 18,000. Oh, that's a lot. 16,493. Yeah, y'all came out last night. Okay. All right. Okay. Y'all came out. I like that. But have y'all been watching this? Can y'all believe these Cleveland Cavaliers and ain't nobody talking about it? Y'all know at the 20th game mark, I'm gonna come back and we're gonna talk about the NBA a whole lot. I had to pick between the Rockets and the Cougs last night. That's life in the big city. Um, I'm sitting here I mean, the Bulls, this boy Zach. Where's my man Thaddeus Moody? Man, Zach, man, I don't know why I'm forgetting Zach's last name. All I gotta do is push a button. I can get his last name, right? Robert Hatter. Uh Zach Levine. Zach Levine playing pretty good. He said, I went to the Cougars because they played the Clippers again on Friday. The NBA Cup is tomorrow. Oh, that's good. So James got to stay in Houston that long? Oh my God. It's damn cheaper to go to the Rockets game than it is. Y'all knew I was gonna get it, Zach Levine. I mean, uh, but anybody talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers? Y'all they 13-0, man. They 13-0. Boston is 10 and 13, 10-3. Houston Rockets is 8-4. Huh. I'm gonna tell y'all, I didn't see that one coming. You know, some people down, some people get on here. 13-0. I'm glad the Bucks won one because y'all got to understand, man. I can't stand for Doc to keep losing. Oh, your boy Ron Holland. What my Dallas people? Ron Holland missed him. Uh, missed 2 free throws that could have won the game. Uh, they balling so they can get a call. Okay, I like that. I like that, Ricky Scott. Ricky Scott, yeah, I like that. I like that. The Lakers played against the Grizzlies last night. Man, LeBron is phenomenal, man. I just Christian, hey y'all, I just can't let nobody talk about LeBron no more. It's just something about this NBA that I'm just loving right now. I'm just loving it. Even when I'm starting out talking about them like this, y'all know I'm loving it. The Cavs good to bet on. They cover the spreads. Good. See, I don't bet. Uh, y'all got to show me how to bet sometime. Um, looking at LeBron James, man. Man, 40 years old, man. Almost 40 in a few weeks. Uh, 35 points, 12 rebounds, 14 assists. And your son sitting over there saying, and you can tell him, hey, this how I do it. Thinking about that. Just think about that. Giannis, Wemby, LeBron. And you know what? I was thinking about something. Uh, before I go to the NBA, back to the NBA, I want to ask y'all a question. Colin Kaepernick is in town. Uh, he said he is excited to be speaking at Afro Tech. They have an Afro Tech, I guess Black people in tech. Uh, and I hate to inform those young people. Uh, this election gonna have an everlasting impact on the Afros in tech. It is. It is. I'm gonna talk about it in coming day in the upcoming days. Wait a minute. This don't supposed to be on. I get that out your way, y'all. I had to get stuff out y'all way because y'all special to me. I got to clear some stuff off my computer. But Colin Kaepernick is going to be speaking. He's going to have a session where he's discussing his new startup called Lumi, Lumi, an empowering creator with AI. So shout out to Colin Kaepernick, bright, bright man, bright, bright, bright future. But I was just watching the NBA. How to You're loving the NBA because we're experiencing a changing of the guard. That's fun, interesting. No, no, I'm not, because I don't find Tatum, SGA, or Ant Man exciting. Mark Edwards. If Tatum, SGA, and Ant Man come to play the Lakers, I'm I'm not just going. I'm talking about me. They don't move me. They're not interested in fun, like you just said, to me. But that's just me. They're not interested in fun. Uh, Thank you for saying that. I like that, Mark. See, Mark, you always give me good segments. I'm gonna segue into something, but I'm glad you said that. They're not excited, Mark. I'm still want to go see Steph. People calling me, wait a minute, they ain't crooked. Y'all, I'm sorry. Y'all, I'm so, my equipment got to be just right, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but my equipment and stuff like that got to be just right. Everything ain't right today, but I'm gonna still get it out. And I just love stuff to be right. But think about Wemby scoring 50 points last night. Had 8 threes. Scored hit 8 threes. Youngest NBA players to score 50 points in a game. Brandon Jennings, 20 years old, 2 days in 2009. LeBron James, 20 years old, 80 days in 2005. Devin Booker, 20 years old, 145 days in 2017. And Victor Wembanyama, 20 years old, 314 days. He did it yesterday on Wednesday. The, the only players, sitting up and thinking about it, the only players in the NBA history at age 26 or older to have consecutive 35-point games. The only players in NBA history, age 36 or older, to have to have consecutive 35-point games. Steph Curry, LeBron James, Michael Jordan. No, I didn't say you take nothing from Steph and them. You said I'm loving. You said Hatter, you're loving the NBA because we're experiencing a changing of the guard. No, that ain't why I'm loving it. I'm just loving it right now. I ain't, I'm talking about what happened the other day with Steph and LeBron. That's what I'm talking about. They had nothing to do with them. And then you come back again and say, not them as much as carrots, the transition that the league is going through with the older stars getting old and the newer stars establishing themselves. That takes nothing. I didn't say that. You asked me, you remember what you said. You sometimes I don't think you understand what you asked me. You said, I am loving the NBA because we're experiencing a changing of the God. And I just told you, no, you didn't have to come back to with a rebuttal to how I feel. It might be fun and interesting and exciting to you. Just come back and say, it's to you. It ain't you're trying to read my mind over here. That ain't no. That ain't why I'm no. That ain't why I'm sad. I'm gonna tell you in a minute. I'm gonna tell you in a minute what's going on. What else I got? Just thinking about Scottie Pippen, son, Junior, he's playing real good. This kid Dyson Daniel from Atlanta. Since Trae Young is out, Atlanta had a big win the other day. I'm kind of liking him. He leads the NBA in steals and deflection. What's up? Yeah, it's good. And I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna give you some insight. Did y'all know? Y'all know who I'm lacking? Y'all know who I'm lacking? I never thought I'd say I'd like that little old boy who paint his nails. But the rookies from the last 5 seasons to have at least 2 consecutive 20 points game within their first 10 games of their career. Victor, number 1 overall pick. Paulo Banchero, number 1 overall pick. Scotty Barnes, 4th pick. Ben Mathurin, the 6th pick. I ain't know Ben Mathurin got picked that high. Damn. And Jared McClain, the 16th pick. Yeah, I'm watching the Golden State Warriors bench. I don't know if y'all knew this. Golden State Warriors bench is currently averaging 58 points per game this season. 58 points a game. I got some I'm gonna share with y'all soon. Y'all need to share the show because I got something I got to share with y'all. Y'all better share the show. Text tag, tell your friends right now. They need to get to this show. The NBA record for the most team bench points for a single season is remember I said the Golden State Warriors is currently averaging 58 points per game. The bench. The NBA record for the most bench points for a single season is 53.2, set by the Clippers in 2018 and 19. They averaging 58 points off the bench. Then I got to give you some hometown stuff. Tyree Easton and Amon Thompson are the youngest duo in an NBA history to record 15 points and 10 rebounds off the bench in the same game. Both of them had 18 points. One of them had 11 rebounds. One had 10. Wow. But y'all, shout out to Steph Curry. Let me show my man why I really like. This was making me like basketball. He was talking to Clay. You better stay here. You leaving to go over there, and I done bust your. That's why I'm liking basketball. I got something to share with y'all in a minute. But then he'll do that. But then every summer he hosts the ultimate golf event to me. And this year it took place in New Jersey, up there. I was trying to get up there. And this, what he did for them, he formed a golf tour. It's called an underrated golf tour for these young kids who wouldn't, so they can give a proving ground and hone their craft on a tour, especially kids that look like me and look like you. And just check this out.
Oh yeah, that's 2 feet.
No, it's going left. It's down the hill, watch. It's spicy time right now. Oh, wait, go back. That was the wrong way. Wait till you see this picture I just took. All right, here we go.
1, 2.
Underrated. The hardest shot in golf is what this lady right here is. She got to try to hit it 2 hops in the rough and hope it almost comes to a complete stop right when it gets to the fringe, and then let gravity do its work. If she gets this anywhere inside of 20 feet, it is a miracle.
Mark Edwards. Mark Edwards. Mark Edwards. What I tell you about these opinions? I'm gonna let y'all. This man here just the gift that keep on giving. This man is just the gift that keeps on giving. This man says Steph Curry is still figuring out how to win without Clay. They 9-2, man. Mark Edwards, I'm gonna start to think you're a troll. Ladies and gentlemen, the Golden State Warriors are 9-2. And this man just said to me, they ain't lost 2 games all season, that Steph is still figuring out how to win without Clay. Boston is still good with Tatum and Brown. Cleveland, young guy, okay, figuring it out too. Boy, you have me laughing, boy. Let me keep going. Let me go to the next. Let me go to the next. Sonya, help me, man. My boy killing me over here, y'all. My boy killing me, y'all. But I'm watching some stuff now, and I'll get back to that later. I'm gonna get back to that later. We get back to that. I'm trying to see where I want to go. Gosh, trying to see where I want to go. I got some stuff. I got some stuff. No, that ain't it. But last night, Giannis had 59 points. Wembanyama had 50, and Karl Anthony Towns had 45 points last night. The big guys. But I got a question for y'all. Answer file. Who is the next face of the NBA? Because Mark just messed with me. I got something to say. Because some people call me, asking me, people all over the world. After watching the games the other night, I asked myself, Mr. Edwards, I asked myself that question: who is the next face of the NBA? Sonya, I'm finna make you the smartest girl at the nail shop. Sonya, he said, Wimpy. Wimpy. Man, you funny. You funny answer. But I know what you talking about. You funny though. Answer. Okay. Everybody give me their person. Cause I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it. Cause after watching the games the other day, put them up there. Put them up there. Ain't no wrong answer. Ain't no wrong answer. Hold on. Oh, boy, I got this. Hold on, y'all. I got to push pause. I don't want. There isn't a wrong answer. But Wimpy. Matt, what's up, baby? Matt, stay there, Matt. Matt, stay there. Stay there, Matt. Stay, Matt. Stay there, Matt. NBA needs an American step forward. Boy, look. See, Matt, you still in my thunder. But that's all right, Matt. Stay there. Stay there, though. Good question. Who's the next face? I don't know. Oh, he already the face of the NBA, man. Not Steph Curry. Come on, man. Come on. I say, who is the next face? Who is the new face? Who is the, hold up. Let me, who is the next face? The next. Ja, if he get it together. I like that one. I like that one. Y'all give me some names. Give me some names. Give me some names. But Stephen, you can't say Stephen Curry. He already the face of the NBA. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Curry is so cold. When he went to Houston, it's the people who really, they don't call me all the time, but you know, they mess with me, but they don't really mess with me. They wanted some tickets so bad they called me. That's how. That's how you know you cold. When somebody say, man, I just. But I was thinking, Matt, and I was asking myself, y'all put them names up there. I asked myself, don't say what y'all don't think I like, because y'all know I like. Tell me, Brad Kimball, who is the next face of the NBA? After watching the games the other night, Matt, I asked myself that question. I said, who is going to be the face of the league when Steph retires? The magnitude and the moment, his gravity, wow, he just, the results and so many people are being interested and being entertained by the product that he produces. You wouldn't understand it unless you're in that arena. You know, I've had that advantage of going to both arenas, the Oakland arena and the new Chase arena, and it's like no other arena that I've ever been in, and any other player. When Steph hit a 3-point, it's unbelievable. Jay said Jay Jackson. That's good. I mean, Jay Jackson said SGA. Okay, that's a good one. But I'm gonna help you out a little bit, right? And when that disappears, when Steph and Bron, when they disappears, who is gonna step up and continue to draw these eyeballs? Law, if Stephen Curry coming to this city, I'm there. And I'm on the West Coast, I can go bam, 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 bam. No other player got me like that but Ja Morant right now. Ant-Man ain't got me there yet. But I think they need for him to be. Just like my man said, Matt Verding. But Matt, you have all these other sports, for example, let's say baseball. It is passed down from Bobby Bonds, Sammy Sosa, and the McGwire era, and now it's down to the Shohei Ohtani era. He's now generational star. He didn't won the championship. Pitch, bat, the best pitcher, the best home run hitter, the best. He just hurt his arm, so he can't pitch right now. Then the Tom Brady, the Peyton Manning era. And now it's the Pat Mahomes era. Y'all follow me? Who is going to step up and be the guy that single-handedly drive massive rating numbers and international discourse? Mobley? What Mobley? Did y'all see what this man just said? What Mobley you talking about? Catino Mobley? What Mobley you talking about? I say the face of the league, and I'm going to help you. Because evidently Corey Willis don't know what the face of the league is. And I'm going to help some of y'all because everybody don't know what the face of the league means. I know you ain't talking about that Mobley in Cleveland. I just know you ain't. I just know you ain't. But Matt, watch me help him, Matt. Hey, Matt, listen to this now. Who is going to step up and be the guy who single-handedly drive massive, listen to the words I'm saying, watch my words, single-handedly drives massive rating numbers and international discourse. Most of the people on this feed don't know who Evan Mobley is. Casual fan don't even know who Evan Mobley is. Kenneth Gamble said Wemby, and I think Max, hell no. Come on, Ken Gamble. Jason Tatum or Giannis. Okay. I like that too. But I'm gonna help y'all out in a minute. Help y'all out. I just gave y'all something. Who is going to step up? Y'all watch me and be the guy who single-handedly drives massive ratings and numbers and international discourse. That means people talking about him overseas, everywhere. It's going to be guys like Matt said, Victor Wembanyama, Anthony Edwards, Jason Tatum. It's going to be those guys. They're going to have a shot. But Matt, I want to ask you a question. Why are international players are not ever considered as the face of the NBA? Who takes over? Y'all know Steph. Y'all got to see it. If you ain't never seen it, if you ain't never seen a game when Steph come in, most of the people in there be wearing his damn jersey. There's a lot of candidates. There's no way you have a league and you don't have no candidates. So that's why I asked y'all. Thank you. That's why I asked y'all. Thank you, Gary. Gary, give me your choice. I'm asking y'all. Cause we wouldn't have no league if we didn't have no candidates. We gotta have candidates. Who can have, see, you can have faces of the NBA, but will it be as impactful as the guys who are leaving? When LeBron gone, big hole. Steph gone, big hole. And like I said, I know the usual suspects. Matt gave y'all, he had the cheat code on you. We'll say Wemby, we'll say Edwards, we'll say Jason Tatum, these kind of guys. But what I'm saying is, will people tune in to watch these guys like they did LeBron, Kevin Durant, and Steph Curry, and these type of players? I like that, Matt. I'm gonna put that up on the screen. He said, I think the average NBA fan is changing, but the following of these players, especially early on, most fans following American players since 9th and 10th grade, is changing though. I like that. But I'm gonna go here, Matt. I'm gonna go away. I don't know. I'm going somewhere with it, Matt. Now, don't you? I'm not just talking. I'm going somewhere. I said a minute ago. Can the face of the NBA be an international player? Because it never has been. And why is that? Come on, y'all. I got some. Come on, y'all. Come on, share the show then. Because I need somebody who know what they talking about. I need somebody other than Kessa and Matt and Jay and Gary. I need some more people. Where Doug at? Call Doug. Text, tag, tell your friends right here. Because this is deep. I want to know why. I want to know if can the face of the NBA be an international player? Because it never has been. Then I want to know why is that? Ja. Absolutely. but it's never been an international player. I want to know why. Come on, big coach. Come on, Thaddeus, share the show. I need to talk to somebody because I'm finna give y'all some, and I know because ain't nobody bringing it up, so I know ain't nobody got it. If somebody, I wouldn't even talk about it if somebody give it to me right now. See, that's a big question because Victor Wembanyama should be the guy, right? Luka, as my girl, my cousin Charles, just so eloquent. Jokic, Giannis, they should be the guys, but they're not. The face of the NBA has never been a European player. Why is that? So what we got to find out is, have anybody, I was waiting on somebody that said it, nobody said it yet. I'm waiting on somebody, but Robert, what is required? Did y'all ever use that in y'all thinking? What is required? The face of the league need to be an American because it's an American league and the face of the league has to sell sneakers in America. I like that, Mark Edwards. I like that. Uh, they will never have a new face because dinosaurs like and man, King Smith. So, what is required? Do they have to be brandable? You know, everybody, oh, my brand, that's my brand, my brand. Man, I'm so sick of these sorry ass high school players talking about brand. That's a good one, Jay. Matt says some of the Euros don't like the whole marketing angle of American sport. Boy, look at that. Look at. But watch this, y'all. Y'all got to remember now what is required. Markability. Because Thad said, because we have not heard of an international player until the pre-draft. I tell you one thing. I tell you what. I'm gonna help you out. You have to be intriguing to the masses and not just to your own fan base. I just told you, Stephen Curry, when you pull up to Houston, they played in Houston. He didn't even play. They said it was more 30 jerseys in that damn there than any jersey in the building. You have to be intriguing to the masses and not just your own fan base, number one. Europeans don't have the same swag as Black Americans. It's hard to sell and market. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that. Mark Edwards. Mark Edwards, I'm gonna make you think. Mark Edwards, you gonna go talking stuff at the water cooler at work. Mark Edwards. It has to be something that stands out about that particular player. That's why I love Ja Morant. He just did this stupid stuff. And then last night, he doing some stuff like this from the stands, and it's all over the. Wemby and Luka had the earliest North America intro before the draft. Thank you. Thank you. Let me put this stuff on the board so people can see this on both feeds. But let me keep going, man. Let me keep going. I told y'all need to share this because I'm listening. Y'all finna learn something today. Remember what I said? You have to be intriguing to the masses and not just your own fan base. It has to be something that stands out about that particular player that makes people want to tune in and watch that player. See, y'all, I tuned in and watched Steph. I tuned in. Y'all, I'm just a couple of blocks away from the Staples Center. And if Ja had played last night, I'd have went. But he didn't play. But he would have played, I would have went. Let me, people at the water cooler are the worst people to talk sports. But watch this, y'all, watch this. That makes people want to tune in and watch. You got to have make people want to tune into that player on a national level. This dude, for some ever reason, I just got to watch him play. Who do you feel that way about? I know you feel that way about Steph. If you don't, a whole lot of people do. I feel that way about LeBron. And I ain't gonna lie, I done seen LeBron so many times, but I need to quit taking him for granted because he ain't gonna be around longer. So I need to start going and seeing him a little bit more since I'm out here, because I'm before I come home. He said the NBA promotes a lot of American players by having them go to Africa and other countries. These Europeans may not be as willing to go back and forth. Okay, I like that. Listen to this, another one, because y'all, I'm asking you what is required. I'm helping y'all out if y'all listening. Love him or hate him, you want to watch him hoop. That's LeBron James. That's Stephen Curry. Love him or hate him, you want to watch him hoop. No matter what. It has to be something about that particular player that's different. I'm giving you the criteria. I'm giving you what's required to be the face of the league. When I think about Steph and LeBron, they has been the face of the NBA for so long. I don't know how long, but I can argue with you that ever since LeBron been on the front of the Sports Illustrated, when he come out of high school, he has been the face of the league. Brandon said the face of the league has to be marketable, brandable, appealing to the eye, but most importantly, relatable to all. Brandon, I'm giving it to him. Brandon, I'm giving it to you. Hold up, who is that said something? Hold up, let me keep going. I love you. I love you. Let me put your stuff up there so people can see it. Brandon said that, so y'all can see Brandon said that one. Then I'm gonna put big coach information. Then I'm gonna keep on because I like your comments. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Y'all, we gonna get this out the way today. Then we got big coach coming next. Big coach up there, he got his thing. But how much equity is required for the off the court stuff in this equation? Is it 30%? Is it 50%? It's certain things that players has done off the floor that still rings in my head and probably in your head today. Want me to help you? I'm talking about decades ago. Doom, doom, doom. If I can be like Mike, if I if I can be like Mike, that still rings in your head. There's certain things that happen that makes guys brand the ball. Like, man, this dude changed some things. Now go back and look at all the guys that y'all done named. Did they change something? And it doesn't mean that other guys who have been in that position, it doesn't mean that the other guys who have been in that position, like Allen Iverson, he changed things. There are other guys who have changed things, but they're not on this level. See, you can change things, and you can change things while being the face of the league. Ooh. Y'all get that one on the way home, which I think is very difficult to do. You don't have to have no positive image. Michael Jordan didn't have a positive image. Gambling, drinking, smoking, throwing, divorcing. Michael Jordan didn't have no positive image, Dad Moody. No. He had discourse. People talked about it. He didn't have no positive image. Come on now. I told y'all I'm gonna give y'all something. I'm gonna give you something. I'm gonna give you 4 things. Somebody tried to do. Brandon tried to do it. The face of the eagle has to be available to play every night and perform at a high level to set them apart. No, that ain't the face of the league. That ain't the face of the league. I think the pre-NBA exposure is important, Wimby. I don't think y'all listen to what the hell I'm saying, because these questions ain't got nothing to. I'm trying to give y'all the damn test right here. I'm giving you the test. I'm giving y'all an open book test, and from some of y'all comments, y'all failing the open book test. Brandon ain't. Brandon said something. Brandon said the face of the league has to be marketable, brandable, appealing to the eye, but most importantly, relatable to all. Y'all flunking the test. Let me give you 4 things. You got to think when you're doing this, Matt. When you're doing this, you got to think culture, entertainment, performance, and business. If I say he cheated college. Man, college was easy, man. I couldn't cheat. It was easy. Remember I said, I gave you, I'm giving you 4 things. Culture, entertainment, performance, and business. Because sports is business. Business. I know y'all think he just hooping. It's business. Anytime you paying that damn much money to get in someplace, it's business. Anytime somebody paying that player that much money, it's business. Those are 4 things you look for. Giving your open book test. Just listening to y'all and watching y'all, I was brainstorming while I was listening to y'all. And I'm gonna give you some like the 4 pillars. What is he, the face of the league? What is he required to be the face? Or what is required to be the face of any product? What is required to be the face of any product? But in the case of NBA, let's use Michael Jordan. Let's use him. Let's stop. Let me go with him. It's kind of easy. Let's start with culture. Back in North Carolina, where he won a national championship, right? He comes to the NBA, right? Went to the dunk contest. Jump from the free throw line, right? Had his Jumpman logo. Had the pull-up jumper in Cleveland. Bulls win! Bulls win! He made cultural, impactful moments before he even won a championship. You got me? He was beat up by the bad boys. The Jordan rules that became a term as part of a culture. Then performance caught up 7 years later into his career. He finally started winning championships. Watch this. Then he goes to the Olympics and get a gold medal, and he was essentially introduced the game of basketball to the international scale. Ladies and gentlemen, not to say that it wasn't being played over there previously, but he inspired millions of people worldwide to want to pursue either a career or simply how to play basketball because of that man. You can get to the business side of things as well. So those 4 pillars I just gave you, that's what it takes. That's the case. Did y'all get my point? Cultural impact. Entertainment. Performance. Then the business. Y'all follow me? Y'all got to know, we know he started releasing his own shoe product with Nike, and to this day, it's still the most popular shoe in the world. And all of these things contribute, and you grind them up and sprinkle them into a cauldron, and the aroma that rises from it contributes to the face of the NBA. See, I'm trying to get y'all to understand. You just can't say something. You got to kind of give some information to be the face of the league. You got to have those 4 things and got to grind them up. So let's just use a random example of a young guy in today's game. Watch this. I know we're going to, let's just go with Ja. Can I go with Ja? Because I want to go with Ja. I want to go to Tatum. I want to go with Edwards. Y'all watch this. Ja Morant, his cultural impact is felt in a couple of different ways. It's not to suggest that I think Ja Morant is going to be the face of the league. No, no, no. But those 4 pillars that I just built, I'd like to see if a player that I just named eventually have their own. Ja Morant's performance on the court stands the way he stands. It's on a different level in terms of entertainment product now. That maybe only Derrick Rose in the past has been able to match. With athleticism, verticality, violence of dunking, things like that. If he'd have played last night, I'd have went over there. He is an appealing basketball product to watch. He is also someone off the courts who has gotten into controversy. Did y'all realize that Michael Jordan daddy got killed? And they blame it on gambling? And Michael had a gambling problem? And Thaddeus Moody think Michael had a clean image? No, man. Man, I'm serious. I think Michael did something. He was just too big for David Stern to punish. That's why he went away. I don't know. But I think he did something so bad, it would have been detrimental to the league. That's why they just told him to go away for a little while. I'll still believe that for the rest of the life because of some things that have been told to me that I can't share. But I'm talking about Ja right now. With his off the court suspensions and involvement with firearms, that it become a discourse. That means people still talking about it. And it becomes an argument in a casual situation. People just arguing over this. So whether it's right or wrong, or somewhere in between what he did, people discuss him when he's not playing basketball. Just like last night, he wasn't even playing, but he did this here. He did his finger something like this here to a player. Magic wasn't married. Bird wasn't married. They were the face of the league. Ain't got nothing. Ain't face of the league ain't got nothing to do with you being married. But but that's a good one. That's a good way to think, though. See, people discuss Ja. His cultural relevance is gaining quickly. I'm trying to give y'all them 4 pillars important. And it may be because of his notoriety. But I think he does check that box as well. He has his own shoe product. He got his own brand. Something that he represents, like that's a Ja Morant thing. I don't know what that thing is. But you know, when you said Ja Morant thing, what somebody is referencing to. He is brandable. They go here. But can he be a representative of the NBA and do this on an international scale in which he hasn't had the opportunity to yet do it on Team USA? Remember? I came back and told y'all how the NBA, USA basketball, he was their dude. They had this whole elaborate plan with Nike to push him. Oh, y'all, he was the one until he did that ignorant ass stuff. Go to Utah at the All-Star game. Y'all, they built a whole igloo saying his shoes so cold. They inside an ice house when you go in there and get it. Then they had the shoes. When you order the shoes, it'll slide down the ice and you can get your shoes right there. This man was on the way. But he can make that international impact like LeBron did and Michael did it as well if he get his act together. See, someone like Jason Tatum and Anthony Edwards are a step ahead of him in that regard. The reason why I think these few names here are going to rise to the top is because they're not only great players, but they do what is required and check the boxes and prerequisites of being the faces of the league. Think about this, y'all. Think about the number of elite basketball players that has been in this league. And how many elite players throughout the history of this league were never the face of the league? Tim Duncan was never the face of the league. Akeem Olajuwon was never the face of the league. Those were 2 all-time great players. Matter of fact, 2 of the best ever at their positions. Was Shaquille O'Neal ever the face of the league? No. There is a difference between the face in a crowd than being the face of the league. But being that dude with the league is attached to your face, that's different. Maybe I can tell you why a Giannis, a Luka, Jokic is not. Or maybe I can't because I don't understand. Somebody else got to tell me. But there has never been a European player that has ever been considered to be the face of the league. And I don't know if there will ever be. Who has gotten the closest? Dirk. Shit, Manu was up there, but he was Argentina. So let's just say not European, let's say non-American. That's a very small group of guys, man. There is a point, y'all, that Larry Bird and Magic Johnson were the face of the NBA. They practically saved the NBA. Together, these guys were the face of the NBA. They were other elite guys in the league at that particular time, y'all. But as it has grown and as the league has progressed, the face of the league is the face of the league. It ain't but one person. It's very rare that you have faces of the league like Magic and what you call. But I just wanted to find Penny was on the way. Absolutely, until he got hurt. He was on the way. He was on the way. He checked out those 4 pillars. How do you think? And that was personal life stop him from being the face of the league? No, he just ain't got there yet. He still can be. He still can be. They ain't care about he having 4 kids by 4 different mamas. They don't care nothing about that. Don't care nothing about that. He wasn't gambling. Y'all thought Michael Jordan was an angel, didn't you? Let me keep going. I was just thinking about this. Face of the league. Somebody asked me, because I was talking to some guys, this is what made me think about this. They said, what about Yao Ming, Rob? I said, I didn't always want to go watch Yao Ming. Shit, I ain't never go say the game. I say I'm finna go see Yao. He wasn't exciting to me. Remember them 4 pillars: entertainment, culture, business. Think about it. Tim Duncan wasn't excited, but he was the greatest power forward ever. Didn't think about it before all of them. What about Dr. J? Somebody asked me. I'm gonna let somebody else answer that one. That was an easy question right there. They saved the league, man. Mark Edwards. One for them 2 dudes, you wouldn't be talking about no NBA. Before those 2 dudes, the NBA was on tape delay. You watch the game after the news in the finals. Those 2 brought interest to the game. Ain't had nothing to do with it. I mean, it could have been white, black, white, white, black. No, them two were the greatest players ever. And they had a rivalry. That's what I love about what's happening with Jalen Green and Cade Cunningham. I think that's gonna be a budding rival. I think they going at each other because I took y'all back. I took y'all back. Man, y'all should be sharing this show. But I took y'all back when this happened. He wiped his chin off and said, man, I'm gonna bust your. Show it again in case y'all. See, y'all, and then the other night, what can I find? Where is it? Watch this.
Arena. Let's just call this the facial.
And he did. He screamed at Cade, and Cade got to nod his head. Take one for the team, but Jalen, oh my goodness, this is just nasty. You got picked one pick over.
See, this what I like about they ain't no partners. These two ain't finna go to on vacation together like LeBron James and Draymond Green. I'm looking forward to watching Detroit play Houston. And by the way, let me look at something right quick because I want to make sure. Detroit is 5-8. They're in the top 10 spot. Houston is 8-4. They're in the top 5 spot. They're relevant. Y'all, I'm just giving y'all something to talk about in this NBA. Jalen Green don't mark the boxes yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. It don't mark. Not yet. Not yet. But where I was at? Where was that? Who was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about Dr. J. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. You know, I've been blessed. I was born and grew up in Memphis. And I'm going to tell y'all too, I don't know why I went to the game because I was real young. Real young. My sister, she went to my sister's because she went to University of Memphis. Larry Finch went to University of Memphis, my older sister. And she took me to the Memphis Tams game. We had an ABA team. And this particular time, it was sold out. The Mid-South Coliseum, I can tell you, it's 11,200. That's how many it holds, 11,200. Y'all, I remember that building, I think it's still there, but it's 11,200. But Dr. J used to come to town and did some things you'll never see again because they wasn't filming, they wasn't videoing the games then. That's a good point, Matt. Green always felt he should have been the #1 pick. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I like that. I don't like all that friendship basketball. I'm back. Melvin, dude, you my partner, I'm busting your ass. Wait till some of my partners be on here. You ask them. I'm trying to bust they ass. Care? But here we go. But I remember the Virginia Squires. And then I'm watching LeBron and watching Stephon Curry do these things that they do. It's going to be hard to follow it. Y'all see how that little Trae Young shit just fizzles out? Tell me he going to be the next. See, the people change. Yo, special people like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The game was changed because of him. They outlawed dunking. Excuse me, because he was Lou Alcindor then. They outlawed dunking. You couldn't dunk. He developed a skyhook. I think they got to change the game in some kind of way for Victor Wembanyama in the coming years. I'm just like they changed it for Lou Alcindor. But and all of these players I'm talking about, y'all, and I'm sharing with y'all, and I hope y'all have this information. The maturity level is going to have a lot to do with it. LeBron was mature. Steph is mature. Y'all follow me? They mature. Man, ain't nothing like Dr. J with that afro. Trying to find some. I had on one. But I want y'all to remember, when people talking about this, you bring it up in the barbershop, when you talk about the face of the league, I want you to look at 3 things. I want you to look at 4 things. You want to look at culture, the culture he brings, the entertainment value, his performance, because he got to win championships, and then how would it be able to make money off him? The league, 'cause to be the face of the league, I got to make money off you. Yeah. Thought I'd share that with y'all, man. Sometimes I just try to get, because y'all are getting so brilliant and so smart. Y'all send me stuff. I mean, I got so much stuff that, man, shout out to everybody who send me, uh, and y'all know who y'all are, who send me stuff. Shout out to y'all. Um, I'm trying to see where I'm gonna go with this one. Who is it? Grant and Penny was about to rip the league up. I'm telling you, those two were on their way. It was done, y'all. I was right there. It was done. They had those 4 pillars. The league was making money off of Penny. Culturally, little Penny. Entertainment. Check this out, Dad. Y'all check this out. Check this out. I don't like talking about this, but Villanova got a black coach, school that Chris Walker went to. Kyle Neptune met him. Somebody texted me last night. What was that texting me? And said they saw uh Emi Adoka. Somebody texted me that. I forgot who it was. Said they saw Emi Adoka. Started to name drop me. Who was that? Somebody did that. Oh, okay. I know who said it. I know who said it. Uh, but Villanova lost to Columbia, y'all. An Ivy League school. A school that some kids in my son's class and on his basketball team didn't even know schools like Columbia and Cornell exist. St. Joe's, they lost to St. Joe's too. And then Seton Hall, another black coach, has lost to Fordham and Hofstra. Then Butler go out and lose to Austin P. I'm just showing y'all that the Big East early season struggles, people can struggle. And every time somebody lose again, y'all trying to get their jobs. Especially if it's a black coach. Especially if it's Penny. But I saw this where St. John's head coach Rick Pitino, y'all listen to this, calls out parents of his players after they won the other night. Y'all watch this, Dad Moody. Because somebody said, Robert, this is what you was talking about yesterday. Oh, Dad Moody sent me this. St. John's head coach Rick Pitino shared an interesting call out of the parents. These college players, these ain't high school players. I keep telling y'all, y'all can get mad at me all you want to. The ones that get mad at me, y'all the ones doing this shit. Hold on one second. Y'all doing too much. I'm sorry, y'all. But listen to this. He calling the parents out following a 66-45 point win over Wagner the other night. As Pitino relayed, parents of his players are prioritizing stats over wins. I done heard about some of you parents out here, man. Y'all better quit living a lie, because y'all telling me y'all doing one thing, but y'all out here living a lie. Y'all some of the worst damn parents out here. You're prioritizing stats over wins. He said there's too much pressure put on his players by their parents. It's a college coach saying this now. Google it. You think I'm lying. Say it's all about stats instead of winning games. He doesn't specify any single player, but he says all of them. Shame on y'all. Man, I'm a brain coach. I can't wait to talk to Coach on the show. I ain't never called my coach. Now one of my coaches tell him about no stats and what my son doing. Man, what can I do to help you make him better? Coach, if you need me to help you, I raised him. If you want certain buttons to push, I told him. I told him how to get to my son. My son don't like me or nobody who he loves to say somebody else better than him. I said, Coach, all you got to do is go to the film room and say, this guard here might, you might have some trouble out this guard. This guard might tear your ass up, Hatter. He kills him every time. Coach called me and said, man, that stuff worked. This the kind of relationship you should have with a coach. Instead of all that damn whining. Then a man had to come up here and say this. 6 players had at least 8 points in a balanced effort, even if several parents are focusing on individuals. It's a crying shame that a coach had to come out here and say this. It had to be bad if a coach make a public statement like this. Rick Pitino, this is St. John's. Had to call the parents out. What's up, Jimmy?
What that man say to them parents?
He said, after they won, Jimmy, he relayed to the parents of his players, he said, y'all are prioritizing stats over win. He said, there's too much pressure put on these players by y'all. Saying it's about stats instead of winning games. He said, they say he didn't specify one single player. He said, it's all of y'all. Jimmy, I go back. See, Jimmy, all I do, because I don't be trying to sit up here on my high horse. Jimmy, I never said nothing to Coach Williams, Dion Williams, about my son. I never said nothing to Coach Courtney about my son. Never. I tried to have a relationship with Coach. If you need some help with him, let me know. I know what moves him. I know what buttons to push with him. I'll never forget, Jimmy. I wish I was at home. I show y'all. For 1 year, they gave me a plaque for being the most supportive parents. All you got to do, parents, is sit over there and shut your ass up. And I done forgot more basketball than most of y'all know. And y'all constantly trying to teach somebody how to play and tell somebody what to do. Worry about no stats. You know when I'm worried about the stats? When me and him in the gym alone, and we go through one of them blackout workouts. Don't even ask me what it, cause I don't be happy asking what it is, cause your son got to be a hell of a dog to go through these blackout workouts. Jimmy, we used to have a timeout workout. People say, what that mean? We go through this flurry of him hitting certain amount of threes, going get on the baseline and guard the point guard, rip his ball, rip it and put it in, go dunk it and put it in the rim. Jimmy, we used to go about 5 or 6 minutes just back. He said, Dad, why you got me doing that? Because if you keep doing that, the coach gonna call a timeout. The other team's coach gonna call a timeout. When you go hit 4, 5, and 6 in a row, they got to call a timeout. When you train your sons and daughters like that, you ain't got to worry about how much playing time they playing. Man shouldn't have to do that, man. Y'all need to study that stuff down.
I don't feel sorry for Bettino.
He said, slow down. I'm saying stuff that people won't understand. Blackout. Hold up, Jimmy. Let me go back. Somebody just texted me. Blackout. We got a blackout workout. I ain't going to explain that one. That's a workout that me and him used to do. But we also had a timeout workout where we simulate game situations, just him and another partner. We get in, you hit a three, you get into a press, you steal the ball from the guy. You just go back and forth, and you do this back and forth, full court. And you wonder, and he said, Dad, why you got me going through this, man? I'm tired. I said, you play like that right there, I bet you the coach called a timeout and show us shit. Bam! He said, I got you, Dad. I got it now. Then that's why I didn't never have to worry about it. Jimmy, 4 years, Jimmy, 4 years. I sit in the same spot at Cornell. Senior day. Got up, because you had to get up and come walk your son up. The people in my section, who I've been sitting next to for 4 years, said, I did not know that was your son. They said, you never say nothing. I said, I said too much long time ago when I'm in the gym with him. So I ain't his coach no more. I ain't his trainer. He got to do it on his own. For 4 years, I sat there like this. Jimmy, he done had buzzer beaters at the buzzer and all that. And I just sit there. You know what I sit there and say? Shit, he's supposed to be doing that. Instead of, I got to do this. Man, some of you parents, the stuff that I'm hearing from some of you parents, I'm telling y'all, y'all really making me sick. I'm just telling you. The stuff that I'm hearing, oh my God. But come on, Jimmy.
Oh yeah, so that's how it goes. What's going on, guys? Hey, make sure y'all share the show right now. Share the show going into this Baby Friday. High school football playoffs going on, starting this weekend. First round of the playoffs for Texas public schools. That is some pretty good matchups around the state, around the area. It's that time of the year. A bunch of basketball is taking place this weekend. I told you guys the other day and promised you in regarding to the season opener, which took place this past weekend at the Campbell Center, about the recaps from some of the games. Promised you guys that. Wasn't able to make it on yesterday. I had meetings that went way deeper than what I thought they were going to be, so couldn't make it in. Important meetings, very important meetings, and but I will let you guys know, of course, how that Super Six. I mean that season opener on Saturday. Of course, we got a chance to open the morning with Stratford High School beat St. Thomas Episcopal. St. Thomas Episcopal has a young man named Nathan Nguyen. He's committed to Sam Houston State. Here's what happens. Nathan Nguyen, not only did the team lose by 22 points, Nathan Nguyen was held to single digits. He finished with 8 points. You're committed to a Division I school. And the reason I bring this up is because of this. A lot of people in the Houston area, or I'd say a lot of people inside the loop, has an understanding of a rumor that's been circulating about this young man and his college and the situation justifying the offer. Now, sometimes the you look at certain lists, we offered by this is my list, and you put those schools up there on this list, and some people look at that list and say, wait a minute, his final list got TSU, Rice, and University of Texas on it. That's a hell of a spread on the final list. What you laughing at, Hal? So
come on, I know where you're going. Come on.
So just like you look at those other people's list, people look at your list when they say, not only do you have a list, you didn't get to put a list. You got a commitment. Sam Houston State. When there are kids out there at Sam Houston State ain't sniffing that. So what happens is that means you got an X on your back, whether you like it or not. Young man, that means you committed to this school and you have signed now since then, because second Wednesday of November is National Letter of Intent Signing Day. So he has signed his letter of intent. Every time you touch the court, there's going to be kids that ain't got a chance in hell to play in Division I basketball. Think they do because they might be outplaying you or holding you to single digits or below your average at that particular moment. And you have to understand this is what you signed up for. Nobody didn't tell you to run the social media and say I'm committed to Sam Houston State. Or nobody didn't tell you to run that. When you post them edits out, you publicly inviting the smoke. And so I was trying to tell people, like, this is one of the kids that if this was anybody else, a lot of you guys in this city, you powers that be, you guys inside the loop, y'all would be on these kids' ass. If that was one of them kids, let it have been Michael Collins had come out there and scored 8 points and got beat by 22. Y'all would be on his ass.
Absolutely.
So I'm the guy that don't have no skin in the game. Ain't nobody's pappy gave me no thousands of dollars to rank the kid high. I don't give a FK in regards to that. Y'all know I'm in a different space now. No more rankings. No more magazine. All them nights I got to sleep good. I had to worry about staying up 3, 4 in the morning. I'm in good space. But I do know one thing that you guys better not forget. When I started in this business almost 25 years ago, there were a lot of college coaches, Hatter, that was in operations, the Dobo. They were the fourth assistants. They were the third assistants. They were down below the totem pole when I first started. Those were the guys I used to call on the phone when I started. Because I ain't know you could people's contact information was it was really sacred. You couldn't get cell phone numbers of everybody back then. Hell, you got email addresses to every coach on the staff on websites right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So those operations guys, like a Will Wade was an ops adobo at Clemson.
Adobo.
Yeah, director of basketball operations.
Oh, okay.
He was a Dobo at Clemson.
Okay,
when
I
I
didn't know
first
what
met him.
Dobo mean. I didn't know what I had never heard of that. Okay, but keep going. Director of basketball operations. Okay, Dobo.
Yeah. When guys like him, most of those assistants when I first started years ago, they're head coaches now.
Okay.
They're athletic directors now.
Okay.
They're in administrations now. Those guys, so those relationships, that's what a lot of people don't understand. I don't have to rank your kids to have you rather me. I said it a couple of months ago, Hal. I said I'm way more valuable to this city, to the college coaches in this space. Because now when they ask about a kid, they don't think I'm justifying because a kid may be ranked a little higher. Now they get it. Hey man, what you think about this kid? They know it's coming from a different space. You people and your parents, those relationships that I have, can't nothing supplant those except for somebody that has more time in or that have served more value to those coaches and I've gotten plenty coaches, college coaches, pay raises along the way. If you've ever got somebody, put it like this, if somebody ever got you a pay raise, directly or indirectly, you may forget, but they ain't gonna forget. So I know the ones that indirectly or directly I got pay raises for, a whole heap of them. Now I can refresh their memory in person or one-on-one. My point is, those relationships can help some of your babies get into these, when they get there and they get time, perfect. So back to this situation, I just want to bring it up and let it be known. Y'all sit there and and a lot of these people, y'all make fun of, y'all make highlight and make point. Why ain't nobody make point of this kid only scored 8 points against Stafford High School, who has no Division I prospect? They might have a potential one right now. He's in the 10th grade. Maybe one. And that particular one, he had single digits in the win. The only guy on Stafford team that they have a football player, and the football player didn't even play because they was in the football season. Not a football player, a track star. Young man, Kenneth Owen, committed to University of Houston in track. And I think he might be playing football. That's why I said football star. Because a lot of track guys play football, wide receivers, whatnot. Shot put guys. Sometimes they get their, their finesse in and double down in other sports. But I just want to go without hitting the nail too hard on it and make it seem like I'm not against it. I just want to make light of it because these are things that a lot of people are afraid of to talk about because they already might be somewhat compromised and on the take. So you ain't gonna highlight or low light somebody that's already got the hand in your pocket. So I ain't got to worry about that. And a lot of you guys might well just gonna sit this one out because there's too many of y'all I know that's on the take out there. Now back to this season opener. In that second game, In the second game, I really, really like this matchup more. And this ended up being a blowout because the better team won. The better handily won. But it was, the second quarter was doomed for Grand. This was Grand Oaks versus Ridge Point. Ridge Point features the kid Dorian Hayes, who's signed now with University of Texas at San Antonio, UTSA. Dorian Hayes, he done grew about another inch too. He's inching on up there.
Okay.
Dorian Hayes, I think last time we saw him was in the Super 16. He got hurt in the bracket play, and his team had made it to the quarterfinals, I think. But he was going opposite this other kid named Trey Lewis. He's a guard as well. And Trey Lewis is at Grand Oaks. He's an unsigned senior right now. From what I understand, had no offers. Sam Houston State was sitting courtside. They had just watched the kid that they offered a scholarship to score 8 points. Adam, this kid Trey Lewis can put one hand behind his back, and you can tape it with an ace bandage to his back, and could have played that other kid and would have outplayed and would still be more of a Division I prospect. Now, if it's a secret or something that y'all know that I don't know, then speak on it. But I just know this kid
What
going
they
to
said, the
Trey
kid
Lewis
is good.
I'm saying Trey Lewis is twice as good.
The other kid is good. Somebody saying the other kid is good on the other team.
Which other kid? Specify which other kid talking about. Who you talking about? Dorian Hayes?
He better than somebody. He can put his hand behind his back. I didn't get that one.
I said Trey Lewis
was better
than the Nathan Nguyen kid who signed with Sam State.
The guy that goes. Okay, I got you. Okay, and Nathan Nguyen go where? What school did he go to?
St. Thomas Episcopal.
Okay, I got you. Okay. All right.
That don't mean take your scholarship away. That means if you like him, you got to love him. That's all I'm saying. Okay. That don't mean you shouldn't. You like what you like. Everybody like what they like.
Yeah. Some people like big old gal. I mean.
Yeah. They gonna cook. You gonna always have food. Like you might get them a big one. You get you a big one. It's Christmas Day, whatever city.
My bad, y'all. Okay.
If you're up that is mood, it get cold in Chicago. You might need a big one. Ain't got but one blanket. Big one gonna reinforce that. I get you.
No, sir.
But this kid, Trey Lewis, remember I always say, when you got an opportunity against a Division I prospect or a Division I commit or pledge, that's an opportunity to get some game film. If you perform well, that game film can help you. I didn't expect for Trey Lewis to come out there and whoop Dorian Hayes. But I know what I did expect. If Trey Lewis thinks he's a Division I prospect, he better not come out there and lay no egg. If you're going to get your ass whooped in the ball game, your team, then what I say, Hatter, you better do what?
Get your money. You better score.
You better get paid.
You better get paid.
You better get paid. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts around that.
I'm going to have 30. I'm going to have 30. I might go down with it, but I'm going to have me 30. I'm going to have me 10 rebounds. Because there ain't nothing stopping me from, Jimmy, you can miss some shots. Ain't nothing stopping you from getting no 10 rebounds. But yourself.
And guess what? When you get if the spread is up there 20 plus down the closing minutes, your coach still got you on the court. That other coach, he done emptied his bench. So now you still on the court with them Opies.
Right.
Opie Cunningham on the court. And you sitting there.
These videos, I see a lot of Opies on these teams in their video. A lot of video, it's Opieville around here.
But the people that make the videos, they don't know that. They don't know that part.
Well, they should.
Yeah, because they doing what they paid to do.
Okay.
Get video of that guy making buckets.
Okay. All right.
And splice it. But they don't realize if I see that I'm looking at that video, because your antenna is up. If I'm watching these highlights and I see an Opie guarding you in front of you, or I see a whole team full of Opies,
I'm going to have 1,000.
Then I'm like, man, you're doing what you're supposed to do against them. You're supposed to do that against that little old midget.
And you got to do it like that though, Jimmy. Cause these midgets gonna come around and talk about what, man, he didn't have but this on me. No, I'm busting your ass. I'm busting your arms. But keep on going. Keep on going. It's
Yeah,
good.
and so, but Trey Lewis,
I liked him. I like
he
I like
finished with the team lost 68-57, 11-point spread. That's
okay.
competitive. Grand Oaks, this is a great stage.
Uh-huh.
Dorian Hayes finished with 23 points
Okay.
in the win. Dorian didn't score in the fourth quarter, didn't have to. Fourth quarter was pretty much not necessarily garbage time, but they had a comfortable double-digit lead in those teams.
Jimmy, why is it so hard? That's a good question. Why is it so hard for Matey Creek to win games?
They just won. They won night 4 last against somebody.
He said they lost against Humble.
Yeah, they lost against Humble. Humble is a team. Remember now, the two brothers that went to Humble in the one in the ninth grade left and went to Atascocita, and then went to EOP. Is back at Humble.
Okay.
So him and his brother reinforced that team. That Humble team is one of those things. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. They are very compatible. However, Mayde Creek has one young man who just signed with New Orleans yesterday, and they have a player who's, for those that are doing rankings, he's deemed the top junior in the area. So that combination alone, playing against Humble, who has no player with a Division I offer in basketball, Mayde Creek's supposed to win. Yes, they're supposed to win. Now, if you lose, get what I say, Hatter. If you lose, you better do what?
Get your money. Get paid.
Get your money, get paid. So those young guys, are they losing? They getting paid. But winning, how would I say, I've never had a biological kid to be in a position to coach my son. I can only imagine from listening and watching other people that have done so. It is not as easy as spoken. The head coach of Mayde Creek, his son is the star 11th grader that I just described.
I never met him.
He used to be the head coach at Spring Woods when they had Jesse Zarzuela and all those young fellas. And Nico, can't think his last name, kid went to Southern. But it's one of those things whereas the thing is with Mayde Creek is that they're on the clock.
What you mean by they're on the clock?
That district, when come district time.
So it don't matter these other losses. So they ain't got but one loss?
Yeah, no, it does. I don't think they got but one so far. They ain't played but two games, 3 games. Okay. 2 games. I just think that they better make the playoffs in this district.
Somebody said they lost their head coach a couple of years ago. They still rebuilding.
That's the school. That ain't this coach. We asked this coach brought over his son from Spring Woods.
Okay.
Coach Gibson.
But he said they rebuilding.
What you call rebuilding?
High school is rebuilding.
There's no such thing as rebuilding when you have a 12th grader who just signed a Division I letter of intent less than 24 hours ago. That's not rebuilding.
Y'all funny out here. Let's play kids.
Guys, Mayde Creek didn't play against Atascocita. They played Humble High School. Humble High School ain't on nobody's top 25 in the state. So that's not a powerhouse. That's known for for taking charges and known for just excelling and have winning ways. Humble High School is a playoff potential in that district. I will say that district, remember, has been realigned, with the new realignment. That district has let me give it to y'all. Atascocita, you can count them in. Kingwood, you can count them in. Summer Creek, you can count them in. So you got one spot left in this district. And the team that'll be fighting for this one spot is going to be Humble, North Shore, Kingwood. I got them three. Goose Creek Memorial will be playing a spoiler road outside. Goose Creek Memorial, Channelview, and of course, those two teams will be on the outside looking in. Once again, Humble is going to be scrapping with Kingwood and North Shore for the final playoff spot.
So tell me what we talking about. We talking about Maiden Creek. Tell me what they're gonna do. They're gonna win their district.
Maiden Creek. That's what remember I said earlier. No, I said Maiden Creek better make the playoffs. Because if you don't make the playoffs,
whoa. Make the playoffs?
Yeah, when district
That's
time.
all that's expected of them? With all of them players, I thought they had players.
I expect them to make the playoffs. They better make the playoffs. But they're not the top seed. They're not the second seed.
Who topping than them? Who give me them names.
Katie Jordan. That would go to Katie Jordan.
How many Division I players Katie Jordan got on?
They have no Division I signees.
Okay. All right. Okay. What's the next thing? Okay. That's all. Thank you. That's why I love you being on here. Come on. We did this a long time. So what's the next thing? Katie Jordan.
Cinco Ranch.
How many Division I players they got?
No 12th grade players with a Division I offer. Now they have a 10th grader that has a Division I.
Okay, offer. I like that.
Not keep a 12th grade.
Okay, 10th grade. Okay, so
10th grader with he had 33. He had 33.
And you telling me, Maiden Creek, with this young dude I saw shooting the piss out that thing this summer, the little lefty, got every shot that he won. And made every shot down the stretch in a game I saw. I can't go by his other games. I can go by the games I saw. Because Coach Woods was a coach. Y'all know I'm going to watch the game if Coach Woods was coach. Jimmy, the man hit every shot down the stretch. And they ain't the top dogs in that division. And they hold up and they got my man, Krayshan.
Yeah.
And they ain't the top dog.
Yeah, Krayshan is the one who signed. He's the one who signed with New Orleans. Understand something?
Dude, no, Jimmy, you got to explain that to me in your terms. You just got. I ain't saying you just got to explain it to me because I don't understand it. Because you normally tell me. Because I've been around too long now. You'd have told me, man, if you got this many guys that's supposed to be prospects on your team, they supposed to do something. You saying these people better make the playoffs.
They better make the playoffs.
Something wrong.
I mean, it's not going to be an easy task. I just gave you two teams that understand. Listen, Katie Jordan 1, Seven Lakes 2, Cinco Ranch 3. That's 3 spots. You can count them in. That's 1 spot left. Maiden Creek is going to battle with Katy High School. The Katy Tigers is going to battle with Maiden Creek for that 4th spot.
Man, I'm about to push my mute button.
And don't count out Katy Pato. They're going to play a spoiler role because they don't have to beat Seven Lakes or Katie Jordan or Cinco Ranch. They just got to split with Maiden Creek and Katy to be right in the hunt. See something? That's how you gotta look at it.
Jimmy. Mr. Let's Play Kids, he keep talking about rebuilding. This ain't got nothing to do with rebuilding, man. Ain't nobody. You keep calling about they lost the culture when Favre left. What damn culture Favre had? Man, what are you talking about, man? I see why you on the Let's Build the Kid.
Hold on. Let that stay right there.
Okay.
First of all, didn't you have a kid that was one of the top point guards in the state left there before Favre left?
Let me put it back up there. Yeah, my bad.
The kid who's a Division I recruit who just signed with Siena yesterday. He left. So if the culture was there, don't get that. Favre had good progress and was en route to establishing something special at Made Creek. But that little Jones kid, Chris Jones, left. Christian Jones. That's when it started unraveling at that moment. Understand, Christian Gibson is not even at that school if his dad is not the coach there. So this is a coach coming to a whole new situation. A lot of those other kids, I want you to tell me, other than Jamal Crashan, what other kid on this Made Creek roster was there in the 10th grade, was on varsity in the 10th grade?
Well, that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying then. He's saying they rebuilding.
Oh, that's not rebuilding. You was there last year.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. A winning, okay, you mean a winning culture. Well, you have to win to have a winning culture then. Okay, I got it. You don't, okay.
When you start talking about rebuilding, you start talking about a 3 to 4 year plan.
Okay.
3 to 4 year plan is a rebuilding plan.
Jimmy, I got a question. You got one guy already signed Division I. You got Christian Gibson supposed to be one of the top players in the state.
Yes.
Then you got another kid.
In fairness, in the country, he's ranked in the top.
Then you got another. And you telling me that you got to build a winning culture, and every coach going, man. I see why the name of your thing just let kids play. You just mean just let everybody play. Let little Johnny, let little Opie play. I see why you got that title, cause I just don't get what you're saying. You build a winning culture by winning.
Man.
Y'all see, that's why I don't like to talk about this stuff, because y'all be, Jimmy, y'all got to understand. I don't have much common sense because I'm using mine. Y'all ain't got common sense. I'm using all my sense. Ain't nobody asked this question. How in the hell? See, I didn't even know it until somebody told me. How the hell they losing Humble? And then I asked you another question. I said, well, what about their district? And you said, how do they better? Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Because I'm not me. I ain't finna have no 3 players that damn good or pretty good. And I'm going to keep getting my head tore off. Something ain't right.
You say 3? What was the third?
And they got another player. You got him on you got him in here. I looked on you. I just got off your website. Hold up. They got another player. You named him. Hold up, dude. Hold up. Let me see. Tasby.
Oh yeah, they transferred in from Bush.
You said he also made a notable contribution. That's when they beat Eisenhower.
There's that. Yeah. You're not supposed to.
Oh, so see, I told y'all, I look at the game not better, just different from everybody else. When I see Jamal Crashan and I know the talent that he got, when I see him, I expect for me, ain't nowhere in the world I'm finna not be informed. I'm some Jimmy on this show saying, man, they better make it in the playoffs. Man, all them little bit ass guys over there at Jordan, he's supposed to be tearing them a new asshole. Him and the other lefty. Y'all, come on, man. Come on, y'all. No. Y'all. I think Uncle Robert is back in.
So let's
Jimmy,
mark a date.
Okay. Give me a date.
Let's mark a date. No. You know, back when I did the magazine, when I did the team rankings, I would always do a little bio or a little paragraph. Then at the bottom of that, I would put the put up or shut up date. So there's a game, put up or shut up.
Give me.
November the 18th.
Okay.
That's Tuesday after. That's next Tuesday or something, right?
Shit, that's soon.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
No, when is November 18th?
Shit,
mark that date.
It's in the 4 days.
Right? Wait a minute.
November it's the 14th today.
Yeah, there you go, right there. Yeah, it's Monday. Monday. So Monday night. Damn.
Okay.
Damn, that's the Texans and the Cowboys. Damn.
Man, the Cowboys, the Cowboys 0-9. Jimmy, why you worried about them?
It's a trap game for the Texans, though, Alan. Texans reeling. They reeling right now.
And they going to keep reeling.
That's okay. So that means Cowboys ain't got nothing to lose. Half the team, the administration want to tank. The players say, "No, we ain't gonna let the tank." So they got got some plenty motivation.
Jimmy, if I fly back, they might let me play quarterback that day, that night. They might let me play quarterback that night.
I'm scared of that rookie. I'm just worried. Don't let Rush play. Texans will be good. Let Rush play. We in good shape. That little rookie getting there.
No, he ain't no rookie. He ain't no rookie. He just ain't been playing. You talking about Trey Lance?
Well, yeah, you're right. He ain't no rookie. That's right.
He was a number 1 pick.
Yeah.
But Jimmy, he went to one of them. Jimmy, he went to one of them little bullshit ass colleges and had a hot streak. But let's keep going. But no.
Let's get on back over here.
Listen to me. Y'all listen to me. And y'all got to hear me. I just don't understand it. Somebody make it make sense to me. That's all I'm trying to do. I ain't trying to get on no kid. I know I've seen 2 of them players play. Ain't nowhere in the world. If I got Lefty, what's his name? What was it? Christian and Jamal on my team. We ain't finna let nobody. We ain't finna just be no pushover.
What I just thought about Tasby is their Chris Bosh-ish. 6'5" version of Chris.
But
he that third.
I ain't never really saw him. I ain't never saw him.
Well. Now here's the thing. Here's what happens. It's early, but that November the 18th is when Made Creek, right? Okay. Made Creek will play at home versus South Houston. South Houston there's a very good team. Remember, they set a record last year with the most wins in the school history, and Coach Frank Watson's over there doing a great job. That team there has great ball handling, Jamal Buckler and the big fella, Big X, and all that. He's off the football field now. He had a double-double last night or night before last. That's a very good matchup for them to put up or shut up, because South Houston is going to win their district.
Okay.
That means that's a district champion that you have a chance to beat and save face and get yourselves back to 500.
I got to get back home, man. I got to get back over there and get in that gym, man. I got to go to Langham Creek. I got to get in that gym. I need to go to activity. Jimmy, send me when their activity period is. I got to get over and see what the hell is going on in this gym. I got to see something. Something just ain't right, y'all. Listen, I'm a conscientious observer, and I've seen 2 of these players play. And I think they too good to be around here people just saying they just be losing. So something else got to be wrong.
What you got to understand, it's a mentality. Winning. Winning is in the process of. You have to win first to be winning.
I understand that.
When you're talking about in the fourth game.
Oh, so you're saying they don't want to win?
Just understand.
That's what you're telling me?
No. Everybody don't know. Just because you make plays and get money and score points, that doesn't mean they are winning baskets. A winning basket means can be defined a number of ways. But one way you can think of it is this. Just say, if I score and let you score.
Okay.
That ain't a winning basket.
No, I ain't finna let you score, Jimmy. That's what I'm saying.
So
I said something
that means I got to score. When I score, you get the feeling that we supposed to win this game. You get every teammate feels like the little engine that could inside of them is crunk up and is surging down the tracks when I make a play. That's a winning play. Because now we're able to successfully do our task on the other end, because as a result, we was ignited by
What this got to do with May Creek? Because that's what I'm talking about.
Because May Creek obviously they're not making winning plays when it matters the most. They're scoring buckets, but you're not making winning plays. You got to make winning plays Winning plays is gonna make that other teammate, other guy nervous as hell. He gonna miss both his free throws. He's so damn nervous because he think about what you just did to him on the end. Them winning plays.
We ain't nervous like Ron Holland was nervous last night, Mr. Free Throw. No, I'm sorry. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Fall around. I'm sorry. Fall around. I didn't say that. But keep going. But Jimmy, somebody texted me, you got your information wrong. Because South Houston definitely ain't going to win that district. That's all. Somebody told me that. Somebody just told me.
Let me see
You must got your information wrong.
Hold on. It's possible. Let me look at that.
You're an event operator now. You don't care about this stuff.
No. They moved the district around. That district ain't the same no more, Adam. That realignment, they moved the district. No, that district used to be Pasadena. That used to be Pasadena Memorial, Dobie, Pasadena, Sam Rayburn, South Houston, and Deer Park. They switched that district up.
I got you.
Now, of course, Shadow Creek is in the district now with South Houston. And Dawson is in that district.
Yes.
And Pearland in that district.
Yes.
And Manville is in that district.
Yes.
So basically, Pearland ISD or Alvin ISD. Alvin ISD has merged with Pasadena ISD to form District 22.
That's all right. Jimmy, I got you, baby.
So
I got you.
South Houston is not the favorite.
Okay.
South Houston damn sure expected to make a playoff. It's like I just told May Creek, so y'all won't feel bad. They better make the playoffs in this district. South Houston.
Hey, I tell
you better make the playoffs.
Since everybody against them, I'm cheering for May Creek. May Creek, that's my team. Hey, I need anybody with them games. Find out how they can stream it. I'm team May Creek now. What's their mascot? They the Rams. What's their mascot?
They the Rams.
Yeah. I'm team May Creek right now. Y'all ain't finna let May Creek. Y'all ain't finna treat May Creek like that. I'm just telling you.
Well, November the 18th. That's Monday night. It all goes down. So Tuesday, understand something. We talking about this game on Tuesday, who matter who win.
Yes.
No matter who the hell win. We talking this game on Tuesday because here's the deal. South Houston, you have a player or two on that roster that during the summertime up until now, even last year, you guys have been proclaiming as a Division I prospect. When you got the opportunity to go up against a player that's already Division I, a guard that's signed Division I, and a player that's ranked in the country, that's another guard, that's good opportunity for film. That's a good piece of tape right now.
Okay.
So guess what? Mr. Buckner and the crew. See, the young fella Xavier, he's an underclassman. So it ain't on his shoulders to outperform or will this team to victory. It goes on that young man, the experienced one, the senior leader of that team. Mr. Buckner. He's coming off an injury. I understand he might not be 100%, but still, guess what? We saw Kevin Granger wasn't 100% against Arkansas in the NCAA tournament. I don't like comparing them to pros. I'm comparing to a college guy at the next level, at Division I level. Out there limping and almost beat the Razorbacks. If he'd have had a half of a leg that day, Arkansas would have went down.
Yes.
They would have went down to TSU that day. So now back. That means you may not be 100% physically, but I expect for Buckner to be 100% at heart. That means you got to be out there giving it to them dudes.
I got a question. What other game we gonna be talking about on Tuesday? Is it another?
Who else playing on Monday? Let me. That's a good call right there.
Because y'all got me crunk now, man. Y'all, I've been laying in the weeds. Y'all done got me back crunk. South Houston beat Waltrip by 1,000 the other day. So. Okay, all right. Y'all, hey man, y'all ain't doing me.
Well, let me tell you why South Houston played Waltrip, and I'm gonna defend them on the scheduling. They were invited to the season opener. Coach had a feeling that there was a possibility, right, that the team could have made the football playoffs, and so. Therefore, he didn't want to get into the season opener and not have his leading rebounder from last year, his leading shot blocker from last year, and of course, and a couple other pieces under those bright lights. And then on top of that, not reading the book backwards at that time, you didn't even know, but later on, Mr. Buckner gets hurt, and he's out for a couple of months. He's back now, but that's something to think about. Now,
Hey, Westbrook playing Humble on Monday.
That's a good match. Hey, I like that.
That's a good one.
Now, if Humble Westbrook has been rolling.
Yeah. They beat Seven Lakes, man.
Huh?
They beat Seven Lakes, didn't they? Okay.
Yeah, at the season opener.
All right.
Okay. But they made it to the final. They made it to the championship header of the Super 16. That was the measuring stick.
That's right. That's right.
See, sometimes that's why I love that Super 16 so much. I love that event and that fall ball event because it can tell you so much about these teams, the personnel. Of course, nobody's head coach is coaching them on the sideline for the public schools, but you get to learn so much about these young fellas. So I'm telling you, hey man, let me see who else playing on. So okay. Westbrook, if Humble can beat Westbrook, then that means that the young man for Humble, that gives, once again, that's great film for him. Because you have Elijah Garrett, even though he's in 11th grade, he's still one of the top guards in the area. So that means if 11th grade, if a college like Elijah Garrett, and you're able to give Elijah Garrett the business, and not just Elijah Garrett, but but Mr. Satcher.
Not gonna be able to happen.
We talked about Mr. Satcher at the Super 16.
What's that kid's name again? The Humble kid name. What's his name?
What's the kid name from Humble? Y'all put it up there. Can't think his name right now. Y'all give me a name.
Wait a minute. They play against them. They play against them tomorrow.
Who's there? Don't you say 18?
They play against Humble tomorrow, but we're gonna be able to talk about it on Monday.
So that game ain't on the 18th?
No, it's on. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, they play. Okay. I'll play Humble tomorrow. Okay, I want to see this. Buckner. So Buckner. Okay. So Buckner.
No. Yeah. Buckner.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He's a Buckner too. That's right. Yeah. Him and his little brother. Yeah.
Oh, the Buckner boys. So they finna go and try to mess with Satcher.
Remember, Satcher picked up an offer from Houston Tillerson. Remember, Houston Tillerson offered him right on the spot at the Super 16.
Hey.
So he has so understand, Satcher's solid, dude.
What?
He's solid.
Hey, that's the law firm of Garrett and Satcher up there going against the Buckner boy. Yeah. The law firm, because they're going to lock their heads. Okay. I can't.
Who you think going to lock who up?
Oh, the Buckner boys ain't going to touch Satcher now.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? I got my money on Garrett and Satcher.
Is that your head or your heart talking?
Both. I ain't never seen Buckner. But I know Elijah and I know Terry. Okay. So
you know what? Let me tell you the X factor for Beaumont Westbrook. And I watched them at the season opener. They got a 10th grader had about 6'7", 6'8".
Westbrook.
Okay. Austin Stewart. That's his name.
Okay.
This young fella right here, he's the think about it. He's the possession getter for them. He gets the possessions, and he had a knee brace on the other night. Kind of made me concerned. I see a young fella like that with a knee brace on. But he's the X factor for that team.
Oh,
Elijah Garrett can control the tempo, but him and Buckner, I'm saying Buckner is a year older. But Elijah Garrett is top shelf of the 11th grade. So top shelf 11th grader is expected to go take care of business against a 12th grader that don't have Division I offers.
Absolutely.
You're supposed to take care of it.
Absolutely. Oh,
So
Gary's
everybody
showing up.
saying he a year older, huh?
Gary's showing up. Satcher's showing up. I ain't worried about them two. Now you done told me we got
Buckner
another.
gonna show. The older Buckner, I believe that. Now the little brother, I don't know, but the older Buckner gonna show up.
Well, okay.
Now the
Okay.
thing is,
We gonna see.
Winning baskets. Westbrook is the favorite in this game. Now let's make no mistake about it.
Okay.
They're playing where at Humble? Where they playing at?
I think they're going up to Beaumont.
Oh hell! If they go to Beaumont, you leave the bus.
Oh yeah, they got they got ass whooping coming up in there. I love that gym. I love that gym.
Where they playing at? Where they playing at?
Beaumont. In that gym, Beaumont playing.
Shit. Well,
what you think?
Good opportunity for some film.
I need to watch that. I need to see that. If they streaming that game, somebody let me know. Man, I'm liking this. Oh, wait a minute. Austin Stewart missed all of last season. Oh, he just getting back in shape. Okay, that's all right. That's all I need.
I like that Austin Stewart, man. Austin Stewart got a chance. You know why? Because next year Elijah Garrett comes back as a 12th grader. And they have a quarter, an inside, outside to build off of. You bringing a 6'7" and a half back, and you bringing your star guard, who's been starting on roster since 9th grade. So that's something that they got to replace a lot. But you bringing them two back. So,
that's all right. I'm quite sure. I can't wait. Somebody, please send me the link. If there's a link, I got to know. Please keep me abreast on that game. I need both my people. I need to know about that game. Yes, sir. I'm ready.
So now another game. Miss, we want to wrap up this season over.
Yeah, we got to wrap up.
Thurgood Marshall, ranked number 2 in the state, beat Dickinson. Dickinson lost last night by 2 at home to Beaumont United. Beaumont United has one of the top freshmen in the whole state, Ada. Big Ephraim. He's about 6'8". Beaumont United has a freshman. Coach Green got on me about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, man, I lost my guys. We young right now, and you ain't give us no invite. I said, Coach, Coach, don't worry about it.
Coach, you don't get no invite like that, Coach. I love Coach Green.
I apologize, Coach. Guess what? You got the invite next year. That's for doggone show. That's for the season opening he's talking about. Now, Ian Lowe is another young man that's a guard and it's a senior of the many 12th graders in this area that's playing winning basketball. He makes winning plays. He competes on both ends. And he's steadily getting taller. I'm going to tell you something. I know that Lamar University really, really likes Ian Lowe. Lamar University. No, I'm just saying, but you have to, right now, the offers now, you might be waiting until they ain't going to be signed to the spring. They want to offer. He already has a couple of high school commits early on. Remember the kid from C. King, and he got another young man. So they're
Hey, Marshall got
let me tell you something.
Coach over there too, though.
Absolutely, a Hall of Famer. And there's a connection to the Hall of Famer. The Hall of Famer, the coach from Lamar, the head coach, his niece is married to the head coach. Understand that necessarily does an extra favor for Ian Lowe, but what it does is that head coach at Lamar, which is Alvin Brooks, would be more prone to get more intel from about Ian Lowe to him, to his program, and trustworthy intel because he trusts Ronnie Courtney. So Ronnie Courtney, who's coached Division I's talent, he's coached pros, he's coached McDonald Americans. And remember, think about 2 years ago how you guys felt about Jalen Lowe. And Ronnie Courtney was the guy that was beating a kettle drum, telling me every other week, this boy here is gonna be big time when he hit college. This is what Ronnie Courtney was saying. He said, this might be the best point. He might be one of the best point guards, pound for pound, that I've ever coached. So what are you saying about Jalen Lowe? He's saying Not the same thing about Elo. He's in a different sense, the way he competes and the way he approaches things. It's if a Hall of Fame high school coach that is respected as Ronnie Courtney, if he tells that to certain coaches, they're going to listen, guys. It's just like that. So that means and people are going to watch. And Thurgood Marshall is number 2 in the state, by according to the TABC. They're winning. As they keep winning, people are going to start paying attention instead of just looking. And once people pay attention, that be the difference, not just for Jalen, for Ian Lowe, but for this kid named Kevin Sargent. Kevin Sargent is what I call the PJ Tucker of Thurgood Marshall High School. He's a bit undersized, but he's on that court making plays and doing all of the tough stuff. He's the Draymond Green of this Thurgood Marshall High School team. This dude is valuable to them. He's the bruiser, he's the rebounder, he's the enforcer, and he's the protector because he ain't gonna let nobody mess with his point guard. That's the thing that's the glue to that Thurgood Marshall team. And it's a reason and explains why they rolled on off from Dickinson High School in that game. And Dickinson David Chung is a senior, unsigned senior guard. I say it again, in case you missed it last week. I've been doing this a long time, guys. And after the signing period is past us next week and the signing period is closed, I'm gonna go out. I feel very safe saying this. This is one of the. I'm not gonna anoint it as D just yet, but this is one of the most loaded crop of unsigned seniors that I've ever seen in Greater Houston.
Wait a minute, what the hell you mean by loaded crop? Man, I ain't got
Yeah.
time because we got to go. How the hell can you have a loaded crop of unsigned seniors?
Meaning that if it was 4 or 5 years ago, they would be signed Division I anyway. Remember, this transfer portal, it hinders a lot of these young men because they say, man, I can wait on this portal. We have a lot of guys. Put it like this.
I love the portal.
Put it like this. If Michael Collins lived in Idaho, or if he lived in Utah, well, AJ lives in Utah, but you guys get what I'm saying.
So
if okay, hell with that. If he lived in Louisiana right now,
yeah, Louisiana
they
ain't
pack.
Why Louisiana the drug?
He would be number one, number 2 worst player in the whole entire state right now of Louisiana.
Worst or the best?
Right now.
Worst or
He
the
would
best?
be number 1 or number 2 best player in the state of Louisiana.
Okay, you sound like you said the worst.
If you live there right now. You know what happens then? Be number 1, number 2 in the state. At the worst case scenario, think about it.
LSU got the offer.
No. Nickel State can't afford to not offer you.
The number 1?
Louisiana can't help. They can't afford not to offer you. Sight unseen.
Oh,
Certain schools that are not above the top of the pack. We're not going to even talk about LSU.
Okay.
But Louisiana Tech. Look, Louisiana. New Orleans can't afford. This is loaded, guys. We'll talk about some of those guys next week. We're gonna make a list of all the unsigned seniors in Greater Houston, and it's gonna really shock you guys. Some of you guys can get a head start over the weekend. It is a lot of dudes in this city that ain't got no offers right now. Don't y'all feel bad at all, because guess what's gonna happen? I got a plan for you. Hal are going to come out of retirement, and we're going to put that team together, and we're going to bust some ass in the spring right up until signing day. I'm telling you right now, Hal, you come out of retirement. I'm telling you, this is the year. This is the year for you. You quit on the last team 2 years ago. You quit on the last team. They made it to the championship. You quit on them. You didn't think they was going to make it to the championship.
No, I knew they were going to make it to the championship. I was undefeated, Jimmy. I ain't lost. What is you talking about? I knew, Jimmy, I built the team up, and they was on. they was in overdrive. All they do is just show up and win. What is you talking about? Didn't they win? Didn't they win?
I can see a team. Let me tell you something, Adam. That team, we got to get old Gary to bring some more jerseys out of retirement. Gary, we need some jerseys. We need some jerseys. Go on, just start getting the spare jerseys together right now. This is the year. I'm telling you, Alan, trust me.
All right.
This the year.
I'm in.
This the year right here. I'm talking about with your eyes closed. We got bigs, we got mids, we got shooters. This the year.
All I need is a good point. All I need is a good point guard. We gonna
What you
win.
mean?
Oh.
What you mean? I just
got.
named you one good.
That's all I need. That's all I need. We gonna kill everybody. And if don't let me have two good ones.
Shoot.
Over.
I just named one. We got scores.
Hey, we gonna be out. Let me tell you something. Hey, man, half of them dudes might be signed by before the spring. They gonna be.
No, you can't sign until April. You can't sign in April. How are we gonna be them played? They can't sign until after the Final Four. After the Final Four. Okay. So what we do is we play once in the spring icebreaker.
Okay.
And then we'll play one Gasso or something, one other event. You know, we can take the show on the road, have some fun with it. They give us 2 games. Go down there, play, sit, play, and get the hell on up out of there. And guess what's gonna happen? What court you think they're gonna put the team on? If our fingerprints is on that team, what court
we're gonna be on court 1?
Thank you.
We're gonna be at
that's what relationship. Thank you.
Hey,
what time you think we're gonna be playing at? What time you think we're gonna be playing at? What time of day? Neon time.
Hey man, hey.
That what time we gonna play?
Big game this weekend, man. We didn't get a chance to talk about it. Big game against Utah this weekend.
So anyway,
somebody
said you quit on DJ Richards.
Man, hey, DJ Richards was my dude.
We up out here, man. Y'all be.
We out. I'll see y'all later.
Jim Hicks. Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.